Some days, you just feel stuck, like no energy, no motivation, and simply no clue what you're doing in here. And when that happens, sometimes you just need a good movie to shake you out of it. Not in a cheesy, believe in yourself kind of way, but in that real, raw, inspiring way. That's why I gathered 10 perfect movies for when you need that little inspiration. So, let's get into it.
I got nothing, okay? I got no wife, I got no kid, I got nothing.
Number 10, Day of the Fight. This one is fresh, but it already feels like a classic.
Everything. It's like everything I've ever done in my life. Good, bad, everything.
It follows a washed-up boxer on the day of his comeback fight. And it's not just about boxing, it's about everything leading up to that moment.
It just feels like this dream. No matter what I do,
He's struggling, his past is messy, and this fight is kinda not about the winning, it's about proving something to himself and all that deep personal stuff.
Whichever way it goes tonight, just know that we're proud of you.
no matter what happens.
The way it builds up the tension, the way every little moment feels important, it pulls you in, even if you don't care about boxing. You realize eventually that it's not all about the sport, it's about what's at stake for him.
Just remember the good.
And don't get me started on that final moment, you know? Still, when I think about it, it gives me goosebumps.
What are you going to do?
Number 9, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. A true story, a real one. It's about a kid in Malawi who sees his village struggling. Drought, no food, people suffering, and he decides to do something about it.
And now the trees have gone.
Now, hear how it goes. He doesn't have resources, no fancy education, no money. But what he does have, curiosity.
Anything new?
It's a pump.
Can you fix it?
Maybe.
He starts sneaking into a library, learning about the wind energy, and somehow he figures out a way to build a windmill out of scraps to bring water to his village. And you know what is the craziest part? When you realize that this story actually happened. It's one of those movies that makes you sit there like, damn.
Calcutta.
Which part?
I'm adopted, I'm not really Indian.
Number 8, Lion. Now listen, this one hurts, but kinda in the best way. It starts with a 5-year-old boy in India who accidentally gets lost, ends up miles away from home with no way back. He gets adopted by Australian people, grows up in a completely different world, but something inside him never settles.
And you just keep searching.
I don't have a choice.
Now, it's years later, he starts searching. Yeah, literally zooming in on maps for hours, hoping to recognize something, anything.
It would take a lifetime to search all the stations in India.
And the moment when he finally finds home again, you feel that moment. You know, it's not just about finding a place anymore, it's about finding yourself.
I'm here.
I got great friends, I'm in great shape, and I only sleep alone when I absolutely want to.
Number 7, Peaceful Warrior. At first, it looks like a regular sports movie. Young gymnast, big dreams, working toward the Olympics, but then it switches gears.
I want to know what's going on.
I'm sure you'll be able to walk again.
One night, he meets this old gas station worker, this guy who seems kinda weird but knows things. And from there, the whole movie turns into something way deeper than just sports.
Keeping you from this moment. You'll be amazed at what you can do.
The point of the movie is that it's about mindset, about how much of life is about being present, not just chasing the next goal.
It's the only thing that matters.
Case scenario, we run out of gas here. Next thing you know, we're drinking our urine.
Paddleton introduces us to Michael and Andy, two middle-aged neighbors who share a unique bond. Their days revolve around simple pleasures, making homemade pizzas, binge-watching their favorite movies, and engaging in a quirky game they invented called Paddleton.
They got a whole process that they give you these pills you can take.
Their routine is disrupted when Michael receives a terminal cancer diagnosis. Respecting his wishes, Andy accompanies Michael on a road trip to obtain medication that will end his life peacefully.
Guess we're gonna do a little road trip.
And now the story is, throughout this journey, their deep friendship is tested, revealing the complexities of loyalty, love, and the challenges of facing such a problem, you know?
I'm the dying guy. Stop saying it. I'm the dying guy. I'm the other guy.
I think what's beautiful about this movie is that how the movie balances being funny and also heartbreaking at the same time.
No, sir.
Another true story, and this one is insane. Two sisters, war breaks out in Syria, they escape crossing the ocean in a tiny boat packed with refugees. And in the middle of the sea, the engine stops. Now, these sisters, they're swimmers, so they jump into the water and literally pull the boat forward for hours just to survive. And after all that mess, one of them still makes it to the Olympics. Like, how do you even process that?
With a baptism.
I'm more of a baptism by fire type.
Okay.
Number 4, the Peanut Butter Falcon. This is about a young guy with Down syndrome who runs away from a care home because he wants to become a wrestler.
A badass.
That's what he wants to do with the rest of his life.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it sounds random, but then he meets this rough fisherman, played by Shia LaBeouf, and somehow these two form a crazy, heartwarming friendship.
What's rule number 1?
Party.
No, not party.
This movie kind of told me that sometimes inspiration comes in the most unexpected way. It's just one of those movies that makes you believe in good people.
Go back now.
We could be a family.
Oh, man.
We stop at the same part when it's very beautiful.
Do you want me to finish the story?
Number 3, The Fall. Now, this is a different one. A young girl in a hospital meets a man who starts telling her this wild fantasy story. But the deeper we go, the more we realize this story it's actually about his pain. So it's not that fantasy.
This odious bad man?
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's visually stunning, emotionally powerful, and one of the most underrated movies ever. Let me tell you that I was just sitting there, fully observed, and by the time it was over, I was like, wow.
We're a strange pair, aren't we? Are you trying to save my soul?
Why not? You'd be disappointed.
Number 2, Queen of Cadway. Uganda. A young girl grown up in poverty. One day, she stumbles into a small room where a local teacher is showing kids how to play chess.
Come inside. What is your name?
Fiona. Why are you letting her win? I'm not.
And she joins them, she learns it, and she finds out that she's good, like really good.
Sometimes the place you are used to is not the place you belong. You belong where you believe you belong.
Later on, she starts competing, beating people who have been playing their whole lives. And suddenly, she's traveling, winning tournaments, and proving that talent can come from sort of anywhere.
Coach, you told us to make a plan.
And again, this actually happened, and the movie is based on a real story.
When you reset the pieces
She's winning. She's winning.
and play a game.
Stronger than your bruises, I got this.
Number 1, Warrior. Now, this is how you do an underdog.